Welcome to round 3 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of May 25th. I'm Catherine Halecko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
We're moms of teens and young adults, and when it comes to parenting, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. But we're still waiting for that day when we'll reach the finish line and have no further need to lay down in a dark room with a wet rag over our eyes, worrying about something or other. Wednesday is complaint day here on Parenting Roundabout, and today we are thinking about our teens and young adults and what the heck they are supposed to be doing all summer with jobs and camps and internships way up in the air. Yeah. What's gonna happen? I mean, my kids, last year was the first year that my daughter really had a summer job. And she was 17, so it was kind of late in the game. But, she had always had skating and I don't know. It just never happened in the previous years. Right. But last year she did get a summer job at our town library, and she kept that job all through the school year, and she is back at it now for the summer. So that's good, although, it's going to involve some risk in terms of the coronavirus because contact with the public.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I'm still glad she has a job.
Yeah.
She likes having something to do. And then my younger one is 15, so that's old enough to get some jobs. But, so far, he's not real interested in some of the options that have been suggested to him. And again, it would be something service-oriented that would require contact with the public. Mm-hmm. So that's difficult. And also, he does have activities that will ramp up, we hope, in August. So, and then it would be a struggle for him to fit everything in. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just not sure what's appropriate and what's available, and there hasn't been really a chance to be looking for anything. I think in past summers, kids try to line up their jobs earlier, but of course that hasn't really been, everything's been so in flux that hasn't been an option. So I know, Terry, this is going to be a struggle for you. You've talked already about your son.
Yeah, I already had my rant last week about my son's job prospects. My daughter's job has held on. She works at a Wendy's, and she's been working all this time. And again, we do have that means that she's out in contact with, it's just been drive-through, so the public hasn't been coming through, but she's still in there packed into the kitchen with her other workers. And it does make me think every now and then, is this a good idea? But at the same time, boy, does she need to have a place to go and a thing to do. So I've been very, very happy that that's continued. She's been told that they're going to open again for customers in the dining room in a couple of weeks. So presumably that will be more hours. Mm-hmm. She mentions that they take their temperature every time they come in for work, which I hadn't realized. So I guess they are somewhat screening to make sure nobody's sick. And so just cross our fingers that she doesn't get sick and none of us get sick and she can keep doing that. But my son, man, I just don't know. I have to say that secretly, am I completely unhappy that he's not going to the stadium and working at concerts, which are a pain in the bleep to pick him up from? Theoretically, I'm sad he's not going there doing stuff. In reality, not having to go out at 11 o'clock at night and sit in a traffic for an hour and a half to pick him up. Kind of nice.
Not too bad.
Yeah. But, he would be at this point working at the hotel, and I don't know when that's going to ever come back. And it's weird because it's there probably are jobs now he could get. I mean, supermarkets are hiring. I'm sure fast food places are going to be hiring, but I'm just afraid to put him into anything because he needs a certain amount of patience and guidance, and I'm not sure anybody's going to be in the mood to do that right now. Things are stressful, and I don't know if he's going to be able to keep up with the hygiene protocols to the level that hysterical people will require. And so I don't want to put him in a position to have a bad experience, but I also don't want him to be sitting at home. So I really don't know what to do. I keep, saying prayers and hoping that maybe something will descend from the sky, or the food pantry that knows him will open up again and find a way to use him. Or, maybe as soon as things start to open up in New Jersey, there'll just be thousands of people coming and staying at the Marriott, and he'll go back to work. But I just don't know. So if anybody has ideas of like online work that a young man with certain disabilities could do, or, something that would be completely self-contained. I keep thinking, oh, maybe he and my husband could go deliver newspapers, because then they'd just be in the car together. That'd be okay. And, maybe they could deliver supermarket stuff. I don't know. He needs something, and I feel really bad to think of him just sitting home all summer. But on the other hand, the other things are too uncertain and scary as well. So I don't know. It's an unsatisfactory situation all around. And I keep thinking, I feel like I'm the one who has to come up with something. Come on, brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Come on. There's got to be something. Give me an idea. And then I see something and I think, should I do it? Should I not do it? So I don't know.
Yeah.
And how about at your place, Nicole?
Thankfully, my son, I don't have to worry about him. He has a full-time job that he's been doing year-round, so he's good. It's my daughter that I've been worried about because, we were hoping she'd get a summer job, and she still might be able to pick one up because the place that she worked for last year said that she could return. However, they don't have any locations that are close enough to us. Mm-hmm. So I think she's kind of waiting to hear from them. But she's also chosen not to do online summer school, which a lot of her friends have done.
Oh.
And, but she chose not to just because online does not work for her. And she needed a break. So I'm trying to figure out what she can do to be productive. There's not, unless there's something online, but I haven't really looked around. She hasn't looked around. She definitely needs to spend some time, though, figuring out her major, what it's going to be. That is a job in itself.
Yeah.
She has to declare it at the end of this coming year. So, yeah, it's a worry. I'm not really sure and she can't, it's not like she's going to be out socializing and wasting the summer away with her friends, because none of them are doing that. So It's definitely something that we've got to talk about. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how things are going to look.
Find some online business that she and Andrew can do together remotely.
There you go.
Join me.
You can bring in my son.
There you go.
He's online all the time.
There we go.
People with different skills and interests.
Kristen can be the leader because she's,
Are you sure about that?
Oh, maybe there's gotta be some opportunities out there. Isn't this a brave new world of online living? What could they do?
It is. Well, have you checked those websites like Rat Race Rebellion?
No.
Don't know about that one.
I think we talked about that once before.
There's a bunch of websites that
work at home jobs, customer service jobs. Yeah. Put Andy in customer service. That'd be cool. My son is like, he would be like, well, but what kind of keys do you have?
Right.
Never mind your problem.
The important information, please.
Tell me about your car.
I heard through a friend that their daughter, she has a little part-time job sending text messages on behalf of, well, granted a political party, but that's what she does all day. She sends text messages.
Wow. And gets paid for that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I will definitely check that out. Because that's what I'm trying to think. Is there something online that he could do? It's really not even about money. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. It just has to be something to do.
Yeah.
To say that he has a job, and that, how fun it will be for me to make him do that. But, I got skills. I can force him. Well, that is definitely something to look into, because for the time being, that may be the only way he's going to be able to work is remotely. Where people
there's a collection of freelance sites that are, just for all kinds of jobs. So either way.
Something to think about. If listeners, if you have any job ideas or job offers, just send them on over to us. We are, what is the opposite of hiring? We are applying.
Offering.
We are looking.
We are desperate.
Yeah.
Yes, please, listeners, let us know.
Or tell us how your teens are finding things to do during this long national nightmare.
Exactly. Well, that's it for today's round 3. Tune in tomorrow when we'll talk about our pandemic parenting awards, and then come back on Friday to see what we've come up with for our Roundabout Roundup picks this week. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.